Hello, I'm Dave Speakman. Today I'm just going to show you how to save a bit of time if you're teaching music either online or in person and you just need to send out bills or lesson times to students. You could also use this for sending out information about studio sessions or gigs or anything like that. Essentially what we're going to do is we're going to use the mail merge facility within Office to send the same email to multiple people but with different information for each person. So the information that's needed for that person will be in that person's email. Let's start, we're just starting with Microsoft Excel and we're going to start a little spreadsheet. So we'll have the first thing can be first name, second name, lessons, money, owing, and then we'll have lesson time, email address, parent's name. So I'm going to email the parents this. Obviously I'm not going to be emailing the students because that would be against safeguarding policies of the school. So I'll just fill a few of these in. Obviously I'm not going to use real people's names. Okay, so I've filled in some blank information. Obviously in this place where it says insert email, you'll put the email address of the parent that you're trying to email. So in here I'm going to put how many lessons are owing to them, and obviously if I want to copy this and paste it, I just copy and paste it into all of the things. Here what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that this one is equal to this field multiplied by 15, which is how much I charge for a 30-minute lesson. Really I need a numeric keypad, I don't have one on here. Excel's quite good, it corrects your mistakes. So even if I put that one and then I put X by £15, it will come up with an error and correct it for me. Okay, so I'll just do the rest of these. Obviously if you had different hourly rates for different places, you could put your hourly rate in a different place on the spreadsheet and it could refer to that hourly rate. Okay, and then with the lesson time, I'm going to actually change these columns so that they're not general columns. I'm going to change them so that they are time. And now when I put the time in, so I'm going to say that this student is 3 o'clock, and it puts it in at that time now. And then I think I can actually format the time differently. So if I go more number formats, yeah, so essentially I go to custom. So rather than it being in time, I go to custom and I choose this, and then I take the seconds out because I'm not interested in having a time that has seconds in it. So now it says 1500. So we'll say that this student's at 0900. Okay. I could also have a field here for telephone number. What you'll find when you do that though, if you used Excel before, there are a couple of little things like this that you need to know. That say if I put my phone number in, it's got rid of the 0 at the start. So all I have to do is I change all of this field so that it is text. And when I change this field to text, now I will be able to change my phone number so that it has a 0 at the start of it, and that will stay as is. Another thing that you might want to put in is a Zoom link. So if you've got a link for a Zoom meeting and you need to email those links out, you could put a column for Zoom link, and then it's going to email each individual student their own Zoom link. Great, so we've got our spreadsheet. I quite like then to just format the spreadsheet in a certain way. So I just go to format as table, and then I can just use one of these. So now it's formatted in this sort of way. So if I save this now, I'm going to just save this on my desktop, and I'm going to save it as lessons demo. Okay, that's on the desktop of my computer now. So I've got all the information that I need here, the names of the students, how many lessons they've got, how much money they owe me more importantly, and the time of their lessons. And then the email address that I want to email that out to. I've not put any email addresses in because I don't want to end up accidentally annoying Jackie Chan's dad by sending him an email again. Okay, great. So I just quit Excel. And then you might think, oh, now you go into Outlook to do the next thing, but you don't. The next thing that you do actually is you go into Word. So I open Microsoft Word and then I just start a blank document. Now I go to Mailings, Start Mail Merge, Email Messages. And then I go to Select Recipients. And I'm going to use an existing list, which is that list that I've just created before. So navigate to wherever your list is. Mine's here. It'll ask you if it wants to open it, which you do. And for now, we want to use the entire sheet. You could actually use different areas of the workbook. So you could have a spreadsheet with multiple information on, and then just use one area of that spreadsheet for this particular mail merge. But for this, we just want it all. Okay, great. So I'm going to say hello. And then here, I insert a merged field. So I'm going to say parent's name, and then I'll say, maybe I'll say first name, guitar lesson this week will be at, and then I'll say lesson time, and then I could maybe say something like there are lessons this term at cost of, and then we'll say money owing. Look forward to seeing on. And that's it. So we just read through it, make sure that it's okay. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now I can preview the results. So if I click preview results here, I'm going to see what this is. So it's saying, yeah, hello, Mr. Chan. Jackie's guitar lesson this week will be at 3 p.m. There are 12 lessons this term at the cost of 180. So I need to put a pound sign in there. Look forward to seeing Jackie on Monday. It's as simple as that. So now when I say finish and merge, I merge to an email, and I'm going to send it to the email address. I'm going to put guitar lessons, and I'm going to send it as a HTML message. And that means that any formatting that I do within the message will remain the same. So if I put any images in as well, they'll all stay there as well. So if I say merge to Outbox, it's now going to open Outlook and send those email messages to each individual person. I have it set up so that it would normally just send them straight away, but obviously there's no email addresses for Don or Harry or any of these people because they're made up people. So these aren't going to send, but you can see it's opened it in Outlook and it's put them in my outbox ready to go. Hopefully that's been some help to you. I find it really useful. It saves me a lot of time when I'm sending things out. I also send out my lesson times to all my students every week. I actually send them to the parents and get them to forward them on. And I find that means that I don't get anybody not turning up for their lesson really anymore. I've been doing this for a while. It's been really good whilst we've been doing lessons online because I've been able to send the Zoom link and the lesson time on the day of the lesson. It only takes me 2 minutes now because all I have to do now when I want to resend the email is to open the Word document and say finish and merge, and it does it instantly. So straight away it's sending those lesson times out. Thank you. If you've enjoyed what I've said today, if it's been of any use to you, please do give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. I have a beginner guitar course for anybody who's learning to play the guitar, or for any guitar teachers who want any more teaching materials. I also do other things to do with music technology and little quick help things, a bit like what we've done today. Thank you very much for watching.